Hey family, welcome back. Valentine's Day is around the corner. The 14th of February, which it's going to be the buzz of this week. People are going to be talking about Valentine's Day this week. And these are the questions that we singles get. Are you single? Why are you still single? Why are you not in a relationship? Are you still single even today? As if like being single is a disease. Like there's nothing wrong with being single, especially if you're in a season of getting to know and getting to understand yourself. Because I feel like sometimes many relationships are ending because so many of us, we don't really know ourselves. So we don't really know whom we're giving that person. Like we don't know who we are allowing the other person to be with because we don't know who we are. So I do believe that the single season is the time to really get to know yourself, understand yourself, and engage with yourself. And it is the best time to be in a relationship with the one who created the relationship. You know, so many of us, we start relationship with no God. So many of us, we start the relationship without God. And I question myself sometimes because how can you want to be in a relationship but you're not in a relationship with the one who created relationships? He is gonna help you, guide you on how to steward your relationship, on how to maneuver every challenge that you come across. So to my single sisters, there is nothing wrong with being single. Just take this season as time to get to know yourself, understand yourself, so that when God presents you to your husband, you are presented in the best version of yourself. Be the best version of yourself in this season. Get to know your weaknesses, understand your weaknesses, because when you're getting involved with someone, you need to be able to communicate your weaknesses, with your flaws and everything. But when you see yourself as perfect, that's the problem right there, because nobody is perfect. You have your shortcomings, you have your flaws, you have your weaknesses. I myself have just realized that I'm not really good with communication. I normally shut down, or I let things pile up, and when I explode, I'm like, wow. So I'm learning to communicate, and I'm now that I've really understand that and I've really figured that out. When God present me to my husband, I can be able to communicate, hey, I want you to know this. I'm learning this. I'm beginning to understand this about myself. Because in my previous relationships, I was not good with communication. I'm also not good with arguing. I don't like arguing. And I don't like when someone is speaking loudly at me, because I shut down. So those are the things that I'm going to be able to communicate to my husband. But if I don't know that about myself, that's not a good thing, because I'm a firm believer that you need to be whole before you get into a relationship. Because two wholes, great. But when you're half and he's half, that's a recipe for disaster. Because when you know what kind of weakness you have, and you communicate it, and he's able to understand it, great. And you know how the person is going to be able to serve you, and how you're going to be able to serve the other person, because you know your strengths. So you know the kind of person you are. So how are you going to serve the person in the relationship, and how both of you guys are going to serve the relationship. So yes, to the people who celebrate the Valentine's Day, great, be good, celebrate it, and happy Valentine's Day in advance. But to my sisters, or to everyone who is single right there, just like me, well, not only because I'm single, I'm not a Valentine's Day kind of girl. But to everyone who is single right there, and who feels like they don't know how they're gonna celebrate the Valentine's Day, babe, celebrate you. It is time to celebrate you. Celebrate you so that you can be able to celebrate someone else. Know how to celebrate you, so that even when someone else celebrates you, you know it's not something new. You know how it is. So guys, I just wanted to say that, and There's nothing wrong with being single. This is a time and this is a season to get to know and understand yourself and be the best version of yourself. So that when God presents you to your husband or to your wife, He presents the best version of yourself. So yeah, I love you, family, and mwah, see you in the next video.